Welcome back to Modifi Rising. I am your host Modifi, and in this video we will be talking about the energy of the planet Mercury. While the sun gives us our individuality and the moon gives us our emotional state, Mercury gives us our mental side, our mental faculties, mental activities, and intellectual energy. Mercury also rules over perception, memory, reason, speaking, and writing. It's the planet of intelligence and communication. Basically all things calm. Communication, commutes, commerce, computation. Mercury was the messenger of the gods and associated with speed and agility. And anything requiring skill or dexterity is mercurial in nature. Mercury gives us an understanding of the reality and people around us. And unlike the moon, Mercury is very clear, logical, and detached perception, and therefore not influenced by the waters of emotion. And while communication is one of the main keywords about Mercury energy, this also relates to the way we speak and communicate, the words that we say and how we use them, and even the tone of our voice. We can also look to Mercury for the way a person thinks and the way they express themselves intellectually, with Mercury being all about communication and intellect, dexterity. It does rule the mind and the hands. So what you think, you can also do. And now for some symbolism of Mercury. The symbol of Mercury is also the symbol of alchemical quicksilver. Making a lot of sense, as Mercury is all about speed as well. It also represents the winged helmet of Mercury himself. Although Mercury does go by a couple of different names. The Greek god Hermes, the Roman god Mercury, and the Egyptian god Thoth. All these combine to form Hermes Trismegistus, or better known as Hermes Thrice Greatest, a Hellenistic figure that originated as a syncretic combination of these three corresponding gods. Hermes Trismegistus was also the alleged author of the Hermetica, a vastly diverse collection of ancient and medieval texts, which ultimately laid the foundation for various esoteric practices known as Hermeticism. The wisdom attributed to Hermes Trismegistus combines in an understanding of the material and spiritual world, which rendered the writings ascribed to him of major significance to those seeking an interrelationship between the material and the divine. And I will again refer you to the book by the Three Initiates that is a collection of these Hermetic principles as stated by Hermes Trismegistus, the Kybalion, as I mentioned in the previous video. If you want to learn more about the Hermetic principles, this is an incredible book. I got it for like 15 bucks on Amazon, and I'm going to put a link in the description to where you can read it for free online if you so choose. Mercury's orbit and aspects to the sun. Mercury is the closest planet to the sun, taking only 88 days to orbit the sun. What this means in astrology is that Mercury will only ever be one sign away from your sun sign, if not in your sun sign. For example, if you have your sun in Taurus, your Mercury could also be in Aries or Gemini. So you could be a Taurus sun with an Aries or Gemini mindset. Or let's say your sun is in Leo. You could have a Leo sun with a Cancer mindset, or a Leo sun with a Virgo mindset. And now for some correspondences to Mercury. Mercury rules two signs, Gemini and Virgo, with Gemini having the motto, I think, corresponds to Mercury, as it is also all about communication. It's an air sign. Air sign is all about thought and intellect. And Virgo having the motto, I analyze, also corresponding to Mercury. And with Virgo being all about health and service for the most part, this corresponds to Mercury as well, as Mercury carried the staff called the caduceus. And you see the same symbolism in health services. You see it on ambulances, you see it in hospitals. That is all mercurial symbolism. The tarot card that corresponds to Mercury is the Magician, as Mercury is the messenger and the magician. Mercury is the mind and Mercury is the magic. On the Kabbalistic tree of life, Mercury corresponds to the Sephiroth Hod, meaning splendor. And the day of the week corresponding to Mercury is Wednesday. And now I will leave you with some keywords for the energy of the planet Mercury. Communication, commerce, commute, expression, information, intellect, knowledge, logic and reason, memory, mental clarity, speech, speed, strategy, thought, travel, trickery, wit, writing. Thank you for watching this video on the planetary energy of Mercury. I hope this has been an informative experience for you, and please consider joining me in the next video where we will be talking about the energy of the planet Venus. I am Modifi. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Maintain unswayed. And if you wondered why I'm wearing my super fucking dope orange glasses, it's because orange is the color of Mercury. I like to do shit that corresponds. Do you get it? And orange is the color and symbol of Freemasonry. Shout out to Mag Bitter Truth. Bam. Make it run.